Happy Saturday, my crafty friends. Welcome to Sparkle's Creations Art. I have a few things to share with you. First of all, coming up in April, which was started yesterday, there's going to be a how-to botanical collaboration with Rach and Bella Crafts. And if you look on here, I am on day 14. So stay tuned. But if you watch every day, there's going to be some great crafters out there, and we're using a botanical kit from Rach and Bella. So look for that. That's just a little FYI. And also, some people have been asking me about my arthritic gloves here. I'm sorry that they are so dirty. I actually ordered another pair. These are copper fit, and they're from Amazon. These are about 5 years old. You can wash them. Um, don't put them in the sun, but you can put them in water and rinse them with a little detergent and let them air dry. I decided these are just going to be my craft gloves. I cut my thumb out a little bit more, and the other pair I'm getting will be more for when I wear them away from home, and so they're not so dirty. So what I'm going to be doing today is I wanted to just review for those that didn't see this. This is a Color Street nail package that my nails come in, and I made a little pouch, and this one just has tags in it, but you could actually put a set of nails in here. It's very sturdy. And yeah, and this was my little tag I made yesterday or 2 days ago. My bows and flowers tags, and there's a video for that. So I just was putting this on here. So anyway, I thought that was really cute. So keep that in mind. And then I've been wanting to do a little gift for those of you that know. Many of you know, I have 8 sisters and 3 brothers living. So I found these postcards online. I'm sorry. Um, so you don't have to go buy them. You can use whatever you have. But I wanted these because I saw something online and they have initials. So I pulled a set for each of my sisters' initials. Susie, Nancy. So they're all here. I've got 8 sets, including this one. And I thought we would just make a really simple journal using 2 of the postcards for my cover, um, putting in our eyelet closures, and just a simple, I'm using 6 pages, some of my coffee dyed paper, some paper I just was printing out this morning just to play with. I started Convey, the program where you can design digital things, so I was messing with some of that. And so some of these are those pages, leftovers. So I put them in here, and we're just going to make the bones today. We'll do one. And I stitched around it, added some fabric for reinforcement, and some seam binding that I dyed with coffee. And then this is one of my clusters from the other day. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to decorate them now because I want to customize them. So let's just try our hand with one of them. So I found that some of them, the initial is where the seam's going to be, so I'm going to have to play around with that. But as long as they're on the right, we're good to go. So let's, I have to go in birth order. I always have to go in birth order when I make Sissy's stuff. But we Zoom every Sunday night, 9 of us. That's quite fun. So we have our pages, and we want to put them together. And I'm choosing to use my 3M Durapore medical tape from my hand surgery. I have some of this laying around. So we're just going to put some down. I just put it on one side. You could use washi. I just don't think it's going to hold as well. So let me get this a little bit straighter. I would follow my lines on my paper here. Okay. Then we just leave a little seam, just a wee little seam, so that they'll be able to fold. This is up a little high. Should be able to come off. Yeah, there's a slight learning curve when I wear my gloves to craft. But we'll work on it. We'll get her done. Okay. So let's try this again. I want them to be even on top. And just a little seam between them. That looks better. Perfect. I'm also going to put it on here, and then I know it's not going to go anywhere. If you had like really pretty washi, you could try that. I just don't I don't always have good luck with my washi. I know it's going over the seam, but that's okay. I'm going to cover it with lace anyway, or trim of some sort. And again, it's not straight. Let's try to get it right next to this black line. There, better. I seem to have a little issue there, so let's put just a small piece down there. I probably shouldn't be pulling this off like I did. So let's just put it over there. Okay, we're not going to round any of our corners till after we sew it. I ran into trouble with that one. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the insides. I can go back later and stamp them and decorate them once I decide. Okay? So what I did want to do was put my hole in there for my eyelets. We'll do them in a minute. So we're going to sew around it. Then we'll put in our our book, which I have already made. So I just have 6 pages. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, because I want to keep it so that you can open it. So we have that, and we can sew that in. We have our copy dyed seam binding, and you need 2 pieces that are around 13 inches or so. So we'll get that ready. So we have them. This one, I might just put some lace on. So let's see, lace or fabric. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this will work. That matches the copy dyed. So I get everything all ready. I'll be right back. I'm going to sew around the edges. Okay, so we have our cover edges sewed. I think I'm going to leave this one. I'm not going to cut that. Let's put our signature in. So we have our pages ready. I just checked that their orientation is right. So I use this linen thread and some hair ties or bobby pins, and I just hold my pages together with my bobby pins so there's no shifting. And I just might go through and make sure if there's any short pages that they're centered. Okay, so I think everything's going in a good direction. So we just put that in there. I just use my pokey tool and I'm just eyeballing the center line. Then I'll go down on either side. I'll leave that in there. Where's my needle? Try to keep everything together. Okay, I don't normally cut. I'm going to go down the center. I'm going to come up the bottom. Take this out. And go down this first one. Okay. Then I'm going to come up the center one. And go on the opposite side of this. So now let's get rid of some of my extra thread here. because we don't need all this thread. You could save some of it by just making it short enough to tie off. Okay, we can get rid of our clips. Get rid of that. Make sure it's tight in there. Okay. And then make sure your thread is on either side of this main piece. Okay. Okay, we're just going to tie, double tie. Cut this. That's oops, got stuck in there. So this is all that we wasted. Okay. So I'll trim that later when I decide what I'm going to do. So there's the basics of our book. We have our seam here. We're going to cover this. We have our pages. Okay. Let's put our brads in, our eyelets. Let's use some yellow ones. We use the bigger hole, the 3/16, so we want our heading to be A1. Okay. Yeah. So let's put our eyelets in. Yeah, I like to put them in before I sew, so so my holes can go over to stitching and tighten it down if I need to. Perfect. Put it in. Give it a squeeze. Perfect. Okay, then we take our seam binding, fold it in half, and I fit it through the front hole. I like this kind of tie on these kind of books because they're simple but they're cute. Okay, and then flip it over, put your piece together, flip it through, now I'm committed to this, I'm committed on camera, so I'm going to have 7 more to go, and then we have to decorate them. So let's see, I want to hide this tape basically. I'm just going to put it here, and where it folds, okay? Because I'm just hiding this tape and give it a little reinforcement. So there's only going to be a little bit on the front. I'm using my Fabri-Tac. So Okay, let that dry for a few minutes. This is definitely a learning curve, wearing gloves, but it feels so much better when I wear them. So, okay, so basically the ribbon is on the back, and that's okay. That's okay because you can, I wanted this to show on the first one that I made. I covered some of this, so I'll alternate between fabric and that. Maybe I could put a thin, let's see what I have. Maybe I could put a piece of this. This was an old slip that I cut up. Let's see how this would look. So you could still see through it, but yeah, that's what we'll do. Doesn't take much for me. Yeah, these are definitely going to be my crafting gloves. And the new pair, by the way, I got them on Amazon if I forgot to say that. I buy all my stuff, a lot of my stuff on Amazon, just because it's easy to get to around here. So I hope you're all going to have a beautiful Saturday. I am going to try. Yeah, I like that. It's very subtle, but yet you can still see through it. So, yeah, I'm glad I cut this off a slip. Nobody knows what a slip is. Huh. Just us old gals. I don't know that girls wear slips today. All right. So, there you have it, my friends. Now, like I said, I'm not sure about the decorations yet, but I got some fairy things and stuff like that. So this will be the basis. Do I have, I've got doilies, and I thought I had one of my little envelope things that we made the other day that could go on here. But it would have to be decorated, so hold on, let me see. Okay, so yeah, so we can put one of these on here, or just put it anywhere inside or whatever. I don't want to cover up J for Jan, but you get the gist. So my friends, I won't be showing you all of these on camera. Maybe when I'm done, I'll just do a flip through. But there's something you can do with just 2 postcards. I like these because they're thick and they're heavy. And yeah, just make a sandwich out of them and you have a ready-made cover. So this one will be for Diane. So I love them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.